But yeah, one time, this is when I was in Toronto actually, all those years ago, in a dance hall club, and I'm in there, and they have a camera guy who's like just filming stuff, showing races. You know what I mean? Charmaine. This guy, he's filming stuff, right? And for, I guess, for, you know, their promotion or whatever. And, you know, you got these girls dancing, and then one girl, like, she had a wardrobe malfunction on the dance floor. Now, I don't know if it's that she just didn't notice it, or maybe she just didn't care. But the camera guy noticed it, definitely, and he was like right in front of her, you know, recording her dancing with her titties out, or tit out, only one tit really. And he's just there, and she's just all like getting into her dance moves and everything, and I'm like, should I say something, or like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know, should I say something? Should I, you know, what happens here? But yeah, it was just like all those moments where it's like, because she didn't notice that it happened, or she genuinely didn't even care that it happened. You know what I mean? And it was like, I don't know the girl, so is what it is. You can't really just. Well, yes, you can do it, but it's not really appropriate, I should say, to just walk up to a girl you don't know in a club and try and tell her that, you know, her tits hanging out. You know what I mean? That might not go down too well. But yeah. Toronto girls don't care. Mans will mash up if you say something. Actually, not speaking of mans will mash up. Another thing that happened when I was in Toronto. Another club, not even a club really. It's a bar that just had a dance floor. Not really proper like a proper night. It was a bar. They just had a dance area. Anyway, I'm there as well, and you can't tell because I'm sitting down, but I'm about 6 foot, 6'1", and there's this. So it's something to bear in mind. And so I'm there, and I'm just like doing my thing, getting to the moves. And this guy comes up to me, right? And he's like, he says to me something like, "You trying to take my jacket, dude?" And I didn't hear it at first. I'm like, what? He goes, "You trying to take my jacket?" He's proper angry when he's saying it. "Trying to take my jacket, dude?" And I'm like, no. But then I'm looking at the guy, and bear in mind, I'm about 6 foot, 6'1". This guy was maybe like, what, 5'5" at the most, you know what I mean? Maybe like less than that, really. He was a midget. You know what I mean? He was short, proper short, like maybe just over half my height. And I'm like, you're accusing me of, like, I'm pretty sure I won't fit in your jacket. You know what I mean? Like, why would I try to take your jacket? And he's like proper like getting mad at me, like, "You trying to take my jacket, dude?" I'm like, no, man. No. But yeah, he just walked away, and it didn't turn into anything. He just walked away. But it's like, raw, did that just happen? That just happened. Some guy like half my height trying to accuse me of stealing his jacket, or trying to steal his jacket. It's like, nah, I have no use for your jacket. Trust me. I mean, trust that, man. I have no use for your jacket, dude. But yeah, man, funny thing. But yeah, another thing what happened in Toronto. I got a few stories of Toronto actually. That's true, few. These are the cool ones, so that's the cool ones for now. They bottom lick, batty lickers. Yeah, I went to So, anyways, this one time I'm coming back from this. I can't remember. I was coming back from a bar, club, probably one of them. Anyway, I'm going back to my hotel. Now, here's the thing: I didn't know that prostitution was legal in Toronto. And like over in the UK, so give you some perspective. I've seen prostitutes in the UK. It's not like they don't have them here. I've seen prostitutes, but over here it's like because of the laws is really like weird. In fact, I believe the law in Toronto now is how it is in the UK. But back then when I went, prostitution was legal. I think they've changed it since. But anyway, so you see prostitutes in the UK in London, but you don't really see them often. You don't see them very just like out. You know, they're just like you might see them like tucked away in some corner somewhere, and you have to go through most choose a secret passwords to even know for sure. But anyway, prostitution was like perfectly legal back when I went, and I didn't know that. So I'm coming back from this bar, club, wherever it was, walking back to my hotel, and I turn a corner on the road where my hotel is, and I'm walking up, and I just see a line, like a proper long line of ladies of the night, right? And I gotta understand, going from not seeing them very often to all of a sudden just there, right? It's a bit of a trip, you know what I mean? Bit of a culture shock, shall we say? And I'm looking at it like, they look like prostitutes, like they look like hookers, because they got, you know, the proper, like, typical, you know, hooker boots, short skirts, you know, proper short skirts, all that stuff, you know, everything like that, as you see on, like, the TV shows. And I'm like, hey, and I did, of course, I'm not gonna walk up to a guy and be like, oh, you're a prostitute. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm like, you know, okay, I'm just gonna walk by, but you know, you can't just walk by. So I'm walking and I'm looking and I'm walking and I'm looking. Then all of a sudden, this one girl kind of catches my eye, right? Kind of gets your eye contact. So I'm looking, and you know, we got someone gets your eye contact. You know, you look and you look away. You can get they're still looking at you. They look away, looking at still. It's like that. I'm looking again. Oh, she's still looking at me. And then I didn't really get that far down the road, but far from her. She just says hello. Like at first, she just says hello. So I say, you know, as being polite, hello to her. And then she just shouts out, blowjob, $60. I'm like, raw, dude, you just went from hello to blowjob, $60. You know what I mean? And I couldn't stop laughing. I must have looked like a complete idiot to her, I'm sure, but I just couldn't stop laughing because that was like, raw. That's proper. Did that just happen? I just said hello and we're already talking about blowjobs for $60. You know what I mean? Right, okay. And I'm like, I just couldn't stop laughing. And then she's like, you know, kind of laughing a bit, ha ha ha. But then I'm like, proper like, that is a still. Hey, you know what? Trust me, I was tempted. I didn't do it at the end, but I was tempted. And yeah. So I'm talking to her for a little bit, and then, you know, some of her friends as well. And yeah, they're telling me about their price list, like blowjob, $60, and I can't remember what the other. I think it was $300 if I remember correctly. $300 for actual sex, and it was like okay, and yeah, you know, I was tempted. I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted because some of them were fine. Like I'm telling you, they were like, whoa. And but yeah, so I'm just like sitting in my hotel room because eventually I like, you know, okay, you know, I yeah. Anyway, I walked away and I went to my hotel room. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Because, you know, it literally just happens. It's on my mind. So I'm just sitting in my hotel room counting my money that I had. I'm like, you know, I could afford it. But yeah, I did it in the end. I didn't. I was like, raw. But yeah, it was a bit of it was an